It appears that the Breakfast Club drama, which started with the departure of one of the hosts, Angela Yee, proves to be quite messy, especially since Angela decided to share the juicy details of why she suddenly decided to leave the popular show where she has been working since the very beginning. And apparently her departure wasn't that amicable and professional, as Charlemagne the God tries to tell hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb, live channel. I keep my eyes on the most discussed events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. Eventually, everything comes to an end, and when Angela announced that she would be leaving the Breakfast Club to focus on her solo projects, everyone was wondering what made her leave the project after 12 years apparently. There were many hidden details behind the scenes, and as Angela recently revealed what became the reason of her decision, and what she had with Charlemagne the God. Stay with me until the end of this video, so you won't miss any detail. Many people couldn't imagine the Breakfast Club radio program without its three founders, DJ Envy, Charlemagne the God, and Angela Yee. The show has been solid for over a decade since its launch in 2010, until one of the hosts suddenly decided to leave. There were many speculations about the nature of Angela's departure, and recently the truth how the show became toxic for her and what made her leave service. So I was eager to dig into the details of what events led up to Angela's beef with her co-host Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy, and what is going to happen next in her solo career. It was reported that Angela Yee's decision to leave the project was based on her beef with another host, Charlemagne the God, and the roots of this beef began 10 years ago when Angela was interviewing Gucci Mane. And somehow the conversation went completely the wrong way. While it all started with innocent questions about Gucci Mane losing his wallet, it all quickly turned into a very flirtatious exchange between the rapper and the host, which eventually turned quite hot when Angela said, "You know what they say about little girls, especially Asian ones." Gucci Mane didn't hesitate to take this as a sexual hint and answered fat, plus the host quickly corrected him by saying, "I was going to say deep," as Angela later explained. She was only trying to keep the conversation going, but Gucci took the hint seriously, and at the end of the interview he approached Yet, and by what it looked the rapper was making her quite uncomfortable because it was clear that he was thirsting over her. Angela quickly shut down all the rumors about them being intimately involved until the moment when Gucci Mane came back to the Breakfast Club in 2016 and twisted the whole story, stating that it was Angela who wanted him in the first place, and even claiming that he had tried hooking up with him 10 years ago, same thing like she was on my D. Back then, while the atmosphere in the studio was cheerful and funny, the aftermath of such statement was Gucci Mane being banned from any further appearances at the Breakfast Club, which the rapper immediately took on social media. He posted the footage of that conversation, singing his post with the words, "Wow, so you mean to tell me the Breakfast Club banned me for this?" Later, the Breakfast Club co-founder Charlemagne that God clarified no one had banned Gucci Mane, and the other two hosts, DJ Envy and Angela herself, quickly followed up to confirm that they had not banned him. Gucci Mane even gave Charlemagne the God an interview where, among the discussion about his career, he mentioned that episode with alleged ban and humiliated both Angela and DJ Envy. While Charlemagne didn't respond, apparently this was a reason why Angela was so displeased with him not supporting her against a rapper. Later, Angela revealed that she and Charlemagne were no longer friends and their relationship became purely professional. They even unfollowed each other on social media and attempted to maintain a healthy atmosphere while working on the Breakfast Club together. Apparently, things didn't work out because a bit more than 2 years later, Yee announced her departure from the project on her Twitter. She shared the following message to Breakfast Club: "As you officially know, it is officially over." Right on the following day, Angela and her co-host DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God made it official and announced that he would be leading the show and focus on her solo career. As a host, Angela planned to continue discussing the hottest news in various aspects of hip-hop and R&B culture. Well, although Angela expected the show to tumble hard after her departure and fans begging her to change her mind, it seems like people weren't actually saddened by that news. As one person wrote, "He didn't bring no value to the FC anyway." And another added, "These are all flimsy excuses. She just needed her show to have more talk time. She's not even missed because just hilarious fits the show better." Well, seems like Angela no longer wants to work with anyone else, and there's a new road ahead of her, and it seems like previous commitment with her partners didn't end well, since she's planning to go solo now and allegedly notified DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God about her departure, not personally, but passing the message via one of the producers. Apparently, she believes that her co-host wasn't fully on her side and didn't believe her truth She later revealed in her talk with Tamron Hall that there was another problem that was bothering her all the time apart from the support of her male co-hosts. According to Angela, she felt unprotected while working on the show because it was incredibly hard to work with no other woman to lean on for moral support. As Angela stated, "I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, it wasn't an easy room for me to be in." She continued, "I feel like I did need more backup, because even things that I felt as a woman, somebody can't understand your point of view because they're not coming from where you're coming from. So that was hard for me to be the only woman there." Of course, after such a bomb being dropped, a heated discussion followed, and the topic of Angela taking a big break from these unhealthy and toxic conversations with men filled the social media. And at some point, her words caught the attention of one of her ex-colleagues, DJ Envy, who took it to social media and claimed that he was imagining things. DJ Envy pushed back at Angela Yee's statement that she was the only woman at the Breakfast Club production, while former co-host Charlemagne the God, the one who didn't support her in that beef with Gucci Mane, declined to comment on his Instagram. DJ Envy started the caption with a cap and wrote, "That's just not true." He explained Angelo's claims as false and stated there are plenty of women that work behind the scenes on the Breakfast Club. Apparently, after such claims, Angela Yee owed many people an explanation, especially those people she was working on the set with, and the radio host had hurried up to state that she actually meant the whole other thing, and her words were misunderstood. Well, Angela received huge backlash after these words, and many people even accused her of being a hypocrite and attempting to take herself away from discussions that could potentially damage her reputation. Because she needed female audience support for her new show. In a statement, DJ Envy mentioned that having other women on set was essential for the success of the project, and Yee's words were nothing else but a blatant lie. Envy was quite upset with Yee's betrayal, considering that he was nothing but supportive of her, and he stated, "There's other people that work here who do a lot for the show. There are women here who continue to push me and Charlemagne to the next level." Charlemagne and I spoke about how important it is to have women in our lives, especially black women. But it seems like Angela realized her mistake of trying to win the audience with such allegations, and she clarified the situation by sharing a series of tweets and explaining that she was poorly understood and the words were taken out of context. She wrote in the room, "Refer to the people in the studio, the producer, forward-out videographer, and hosts. Yes, they are men. That doesn't mean that there aren't amazing women who are XX salespeople, interns, and in other departments." Eventually, Envy and E smooth out all their misunderstandings and are allegedly on good terms right now, with Envy wishing Angela only the best in her solo project. However, Charlemagne didn't chime in and express his opinion about his ex-colleague insulting remarks. It seems like their friendship has a lot of mending to do, and maybe they will never be friendly again, despite the Breakfast Club continuing its work. Without Angela, there's no doubt that the program won't be the same, and the appearance of Gucci Mane was the first nail in the coffin of the radio show as we knew it, with these interviews and Charlemagne's passive reaction to insult.